kitty. So what's up? Today, I wanted to speak about some different extracts. I wanted to also do an announcement for a stash and dash. The stash and dash is something that I think that will be really cool for the people because obviously I haven't done one in this area yet. I've never done one in Florida. Hey, baby. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun to do one. So definitely think this was probably a great time to start doing it now that the weather is on its last legs. It's not going to be super good for much longer, but it's definitely Florida. So the weather really never gets terrible. And I have made this announcement before where I want to start trying to do one of these every week. I think it'd be really fun for the people if I was able to collaborate with different brands and figure out a way to do this every week because why not? You know what I mean? Like the people look for different things to be excited for, and I can't really name something that would be better than this. I think this would be something that would be great for the people to be entertained by. It would be something that allows people to try different things that they probably wouldn't have tried just anywhere else. And I think that's fun for the people. I think it's really, really cool. And hey, maybe one day, I'll stash this somewhere. Probably not. As far as things are moving right now, it's gonna take some time before I do a stash and dash for something like that. Just because this is a $1,300 rig, it's more something that I would probably prefer doing a giveaway for maybe down the line. But if things go in the direction that I want them to go, at the pace that I want them to go at, this definitely is something that I'm looking to have as an item. Something along these lines, at least, because wouldn't that be really cool? Wouldn't it be really, really fun for someone to be able to find a rig, find one of these different valuable items that most people aren't even aware of the value of? Because, say, if you were to find one of these things, put it to use, you're going to be very, very happy. It's not going to be something that you're disappointed in at all. So I think it's really a cool idea to eventually aim for. As far as right now, these stash and dashes aren't going to be that high level. My plan is to do some edibles, some vapes, maybe some flour, and just some different things that all fit in together will make it really fun for the people. It's gonna draw in a crowd. It's gonna draw in some attention, and that's really what is good. I think is the fact that this is something that will draw in a bunch of different people who may not have got drawn in before. I think this is something that would be really fun to do. So I'm aiming for Friday. If you guys aren't aware, right now I am in Florida, so it will be either Friday or Saturday in Florida, in South Florida. So if you're not in that area, I apologize. One day it definitely will be heading more towards your area. So it's not something to be down about yet. It's definitely something to look forward to if you haven't gotten the chance to ever be around for one of the stash and dashes that I do. I've done a bunch of them in the past, bunch of different ones in the past where it's fucking fun. It's super fun. I've had ones where people are literally almost fighting each other to get to the prize, and not trying to have that happen again ever, of course, but the fact that people were that excited to actually win was something that I thought was really, really fun to do. And it's something that, of course, is not easy to do. It's not cheap. So I'm very happy when people are happy with it. So definitely look forward to doing that one this week. As I mentioned, South Florida is the area where you will be able to see it happen. It's not necessarily going to be something that I'm going to give a bunch of hints on. I'm gonna try to make it as random as possible, give people an opportunity to really have some fun with it. But this will definitely be something that as I mentioned, will be trying to do nearly as much as I can. So maybe every week, every other week, something along those lines where I can find a consistent schedule of doing it. As you guys can see, today we got some of the Drunken Strawberries. Drunken Strawberries. This one is actually coming from Snackland. This is a Colorado grower, and today the Drunken Strawberries by them. I had to try it. I forget what exactly the genetics of this one is. I know it's like Motor Breath 15 times something. I think it's Motor Breath times guava, something along those lines. I'm not too sure. I think it might have been strawberry guava, something like that. But great taste on this, great everything on it, to be honest. Definitely would be cool to eventually start stashing jars, stashing like hash jars, flour jars, and all that stuff. But for now, it's just stuff that I'm giving. So eventually, I'm looking to potentially like collaborate with some brands, do it like that. Because in the past, I've definitely done that. I've definitely done it where people collaborate on it, and gives me a better opportunity of giving people what they want to get. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm coming into this just straight out of my own pocket, so I can give what I can give, and I think people will be very happy with what I do give because it's going to be pretty valuable. I'm going to give people a few $100s worth of stuff, so definitely it's not going to be something you really want to miss at all. I can't imagine anyone really wants to miss it. People might have to miss it because they're not in the area, but if you are someone who was to promote it, then you get early access to the giveaways that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start doing like different specialized giveaways for the actual subscribers that aren't necessarily in the areas that I'm going to be doing it for, so that they can win as well. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone should have a situation where they feel left out. You know what I mean? I think everyone should feel like they had an opportunity. So it's what I'm aiming to do with these giveaways and these stash and dashes. It's not going to be done in a goofy way where it's just allowing someone to eat and not everyone. Things not fully clean right now. I should have cleaned it last night. Tastes nice. But now that I have everyone on here, this is something I thought was very interesting to grab. I actually am gonna definitely be posting a review of it, a few of these different extracts within the next few days. But look at this. This is from Josh D, the real OG Kush story. This is the Shalaha. I think that's how you pronounce it. What I do know is this is fucking batter. This is solvent-based material, which anyone who's not familiar with solvent-based versus what's up, man? Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure you can hear me. I hope so. But this is from Josh D. Josh D is the guy who actually found OG Kush. You smell this? It smells like you literally just opened a jar of OG Kush. It's insane. It's insane. Like, this is the terp profile, or just the profile that I'm always super craving, I guess you could say, always chasing. I'm very much an OG Kush guy, so this was just heaven sent, basically. I had to grab it. I had to grab it. But this one right here is the Tiger Blood from Doja. This one is lemon cherry gelato crossed with sour D. I was just like, why not? I guess let's try it. This one, very weird one. Not a huge fan of that one, but definitely can see why it has value. I see why it's put onto the market. It's definitely probably way better in flower form, I would assume, because it's like very weird terp in this sauce form. But this one right here, the Snacksland by or the Drunken Strawberries by Snacksland. This is Colorado hash right here. Amazing, right? I definitely will be posting a few different reviews within the next few days. Definitely have one that's already filmed. It's on the, what was the strain that I had? It was carbonated soda is what it was called. It was Duluce de Frizz or something like that, crossed with GMO root beer, and it was just crazy. It was a crazy strain. It was definitely something that wasn't special. It wasn't anything that I was just like, oh wow, this was the best thing I ever had in my life. But it was something that was good enough, I guess. But a few of these different ones, like this one right here, the Drunken Strawberries, I'd say is way better than that one. Definitely some levels to it for sure. All this to be said though, I definitely will have more updates throughout the week on when exactly the Stash and Dash is going to be. My hope is for to do it on Friday, but Saturday seems to be a day where people are a little bit more free, so it might end up being on Saturday. Not 100% sure. That is definitely one of the details that I will be announcing and updating throughout the week. It is definitely going to be this weekend though. I have already have all the prizes put together. I already have everything set aside, and I definitely have the hopes that this one will go in the way that I want it to go. Because, as I mentioned, if this goes good, I'm gonna attempt to try to do this every other week, every week, frequently is gonna be the attempt. I'm gonna try to do it as frequently as possible. So this definitely will be something that I hope goes well, and I hope that for you guys, because if it goes well, it's gonna just keep happening. So much love, much respect to anyone who does show up for it. As I mentioned, it will be South Florida, not necessarily something that I am expecting a huge crowd to turn up to, but I definitely expect if you have someone that you know that lives out here, it'd be cool for you to share it to them, give them the update that this is going to happen, because it is definitely going to be something that will be in your area one day. So you would hope that someone would do that for you. And it goes a long way. One hand washes the other. But much love, much respect. I definitely will have more updates throughout the week. So keep an eye out.